but it's not hot. It's not hot. I don't know. I just feel like toe socks were an absolute nightmare. Each toe, they don't have their friends. They got the socks that go, oh, I can't handle it.
Welcome back to Scrolling Out Loud. Today's topic we're getting into is red flags.
Mm.
I know we see a lot of those in dating and everyday life. So if you've got any red flags or green flags, let us know what they are in the comments. Been seeing a lot of positive feedback on
Yeah.
TikTok and the YouTube shorts. Everybody's liking the content so far. If you would also, please don't forget to like, comment, and share as much as you can. Want to grow the audience as much as possible. Having a lot of fun doing it. Just want to keep on going, but we'll get right on into it. And as always, I'm David.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get comfy. All right. I'm going to start us off with something short. Is my partner a red flag? This is from advice. I was talking to my partner and we started talking about piercings along with other things. He said that if I got a piercing anywhere other than my ears or belly button, then he would not touch me until I took them out. We also started talking about what if I started eating edibles, and he said that I was going to ruin myself. After like 30 minutes of him comparing him drinking to me eating edibles, he said that he would try to be there and pay for medical bills when I ruin myself. Is this a red flag?
Totally.
I know. It's
Just
your
she
body.
wants to express herself in certain ways and he's not okay with it. That's not okay whatsoever.
Yeah, but it sounds like as soon as it says he was comparing himself to drinking. To, or comparing him says after 30 minutes of him comparing him to drinking. So I'm wondering if she meant her comparing him to drinking to her eating edibles, or if he was making that comparison. But then he said that he would try to be there and pay for medical bills when I ruin myself. So it sounds like he's running in circles. He's like, oh yeah, like,
Yeah, but no, that's not. That's like the people like saying if you get tattoos, you're going to hell and this,
right,
that, and all that bull crap. No, you can't tell just because they're getting a piercing that they won't touch them until they take it off.
then don't touch me. You're done. Like I'm done with you.
Like it's like a lot of those things, and I'm sure that we're going to see a lot of it. Is like you just need to get out of that relationship while you still can.
It's very controlling. So a lot of people are, yes. Um, but they're saying what would happen if you did. That's what I'm saying. Like, what would happen?
He would degrade her as much
Right?
as he can because he can't control her, which
Hmm.
is what it's seeming to be down to.
Yeah.
Is that he wants to be able to control how she looks and what she
Hmm.
does and what she puts in her body and on her body.
Right.
And you can't do
God
that.
forbid she got a tattoo.
Yeah. But piercings, that's nothing.
Yeah. The user's name is the lovable whore. All right, what you got, sir?
All right. Mine comes from relationship advice, and this one kind of hits home for me.
Oh,
So, my male 21, girlfriend 23 obsession with Pokemon is embarrassing to me.
oh, it's the other way around.
Okay. So, and that says edit embarrassing me. Sorry, I'm not a native speaker. So,
Okay.
I got that. So, my girlfriend loves Pokemon. Sometimes when we go out, she will ask me if it's all right if she checks for some Pokestops on Pokemon Go. When someone we know talks about Pokemon, my girlfriend gets really excited and wants to be friends on Pokemon Go right away. She also has many Pokemon plushies, all of them in our shared bedroom. At first, it was cute, but my friends are starting to make fun of me for dating a child. My
Mm.
girlfriend is very mature and amazing and an amazing partner, but when I brought up to her how her obsession with Pokemon is embarrassing for her age, she felt insulted and told me her liking and playing Pokemon is no different than me playing League of Legends and Minecraft. Still, my buddies are making fun of us, and I'm afraid she will get hurt once she hears them. What do I do? How do I convince her she should maybe tone it down a little? My friends are visiting us, and I'm sure they will make fun of her once they see all of her plushies.
Are you done?
Hmm.
I hate like I get a thought, but I don't want to interrupt you. I don't think that I don't think that collecting stuff like that, I don't think that's an obsession. I think that's a collection.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because like you have your collection and your collection is probably worth more than my car,
I mean, yeah.
but I don't I've never ever thought that one that it was an obsession or that it was embarrassing. You know how many times I'm like you should see his room. Like it's it like weirdly makes me proud like that you have something that you love that much and you display it very beautifully. It's not like you're just throwing it and it I mean you have plushies but not like a lot, but I don't know. I don't think that
Well, I
wait, so
mean,
is he
even
asking if that's the red flag?
he's saying what does he need to do because his friends are going to.
Fuck your friends.
Exactly. That's my sentiment. Exactly. Like he doesn't seem to care when it's just them, but once it's about what his friends will think, he's like, "Oh, well, then she needs to hide this. I don't want them to know this. Like they know this about her. I don't want her to hear how they talk about her."
Stand up for your girl.
Exactly. That's what it is, and it's a. Let's see. Okay, so OP is the first comment. Oh well, it says get some new friends. Obviously,
Right.
it says there are mutual friends, so she would need to know they make fun of her. I don't want her to know, really, because I know she will get hurt. I understand wanting to protect your girlfriend's feelings, but if it's mutual friends that are yours and hers and they're making fun of her for it, they're not your friends.
Well, and if they're mutual friends, she can stand up for herself too. You know what I mean? Like if we had our mutual friends come over and they're like, "Bro, this is getting out of hand," you'd be like, "Fuck off, it's mine." Like
If it literally took over the entire house, and that's like all I did and all
just
I
kidding.
cared up, fuck off.
Used to.
Well,
Used
because
to.
I
We
didn't
didn't
have
have
my own
yeah, we lived
room,
in an apartment. We
that
didn't
was
have we
completely
didn't
different. And I talked to you about it before
Oh, I'm the
I
one
did
that
all.
set up the shelves and
Yeah,
was like, "Oh, what about right here? What about,
if
not
I
set up the
have
shelves, but
pictures of that, I'll put them in there
of the old house?
of what it used to look like, and then I'll
17 rooms
of
of
what it is now.
of nerd.
Um, but it's like something that she's like super excited about.
Right.
Like it's like me with like video games. Like, oh, I find someone that plays the same video game as me. Like I get excited.
Or
Be-
me with dogs. I'm
because
like,
like
"Show me your
I
dog."
don't like, yes, I do like sports and all that kind of stuff. But when I find someone that's like into a hobby that I'm into, like
Right.
I get excited and I want to talk about
Well, cuz it's camaraderie, right? Big word for Elmo.
it.
But it's like you have that in common with someone, you're gonna open up to them. You're gonna feel better. Like there's been times where I've been at like a party that I don't know anybody or whatever, and somebody brings up a dog, and I'm like, "Oh, I want to see your
Yeah.
dog," and like we
With
start talking
mhm.
dogs because it makes you feel like you have something in common with someone, so you're more comfortable.
Yeah. And
Which I
just
get that,
like one, you need to stand up for your girlfriend if they're talking about
100%.
bad about her for the stuff that she likes. So what? It's harmless.
Yeah.
It's fun. She's had.
Well, and it's not like I always say, and I should never say this, but at least she's not on crack.
I mean, yeah,
Like, but for real though, like if she has something and it's not like taking over her life, say that she's not paying bills because she's like, say it's a gambling thing. If she's spending all of her money on it and not able to, buy bills
yeah.
or
That's where I
buy
understand.
bills.
That's where I understand it is if it is taking away from being able to sustain normal life.
Right.
Okay, I understand that. Yes, like you need to chill out. You could
Yeah.
still have your fun, but
Well, and if she's always on her game or on playing with her, plushies, or if she's secluding herself into a room where it's becoming
an
effective to
obsession.
effective to your relationship, then
Yeah,
that's when you
that's
can
different.
step in.
But it's doesn't he doesn't have a problem with it.
It's
It's
just the
the
friends.
friends.
Well, fuck off.
Well, we have an update.
Ooh, just now? You just
No,
saw it?
no,
Oh,
this is 5 years old.
I was like, dang, that timing though. All
No, this is
right,
five
what's
years
that
old.
update?
Okay, so I've decided to post this update because you're all right. I didn't have a girlfriend problem. I have a friend's problem.
There you
Well,
go.
had a friend's problem. So I had a talk with my girlfriend, like one of the users has suggested. I explained to her that I'm not ashamed of her hobby. I just didn't want her to know what our friends were saying behind her back. She said she doesn't care about their opinion. She's just doing what she's enjoying most. I apologized to her. She has also agreed to move her Pokemon plushies so they wouldn't take up so much space. Fast forward to today. Few hours ago, our friends have visited us. It didn't take long for them to start making fun of my girlfriend. That's exactly when you would be kicked out. This time I got mad. She organized her plushies so they were all in our bedroom. She has not even once mentioned Pokemon, nor did she open Pokemon Go, the app. Long story short, they were forced to leave. Good. I've realized they don't have a problem with my girlfriend's hobby. They have a problem with my girlfriend
Mm,
and that I have enabled their behavior by not reacting sooner. Told them they are the ones who need to grow up and to visit us once they do and stop being boomers. To show my girlfriend how sorry I am and better understand her hobby, I've downloaded the app myself.
aw,
So now I'm trying to level as much as I can because she has a mission where she needs to trade a Pokemon with a friend. But to do so, I need to be at least level 10. Thank you all for the comments, even the mean ones. They worked as a wake up call, I guess.
10 toes, baby. See?
Yeah, that's exactly what you
That's
needed
so
to do.
sweet. Yeah, that's a good
Because
boyfriend.
literally,
Green flag.
Pokemon Go at one time was like the biggest freaking thing in the world.
I'm not nerd. I don't know anything about. I know Charizard and Pikachu.
But I mean, I played it,
I
and
did
you would
it.
even like go
Yeah,
walk around
we did
and
it as a family. We went to the
yeah.
park, and it was so
So
fun. I don't care that I didn't really know what I was doing. It was the fact that I was playing the game with the whole family.
yeah,
I
but
love
yeah, that's
that.
definitely good that
Our first green flag.
we got the friends out of there. Because
Yeah.
yeah, I'll be damned. Like if it was us and they were like, "Oh, why does your wife like dog like it?" Like that's not even making fun. But like
I'm
some
like, you want a list, baby? I got you.
something to effect of making fun of you because of how much knowledge or whatever you have of dogs.
Right.
I'd be like, you can check your mouth
Mm-hmm.
or dip.
Aw, it's so sweet of you.
But yeah, that's definitely a green flag that he told his friends that it's not okay.
Yeah, that's very
Well,
sweet.
their friends that it's not okay for what they were saying.
Well, and the fact that he went the extra mile and, is trying to do something with her. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's her hobby, but he's making that step to be like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
going to be in it with you.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she did too, she made space. She put her,
Yeah.
plushies in a space so they're not taking up too much space.
Mm-hmm.
So compromise.
Yep.
Compromise and communication.
Well,
That's
now
what y'all need.
they're both gonna be sucked into the Pokemon Go fad.
That took 5 seconds and I was over it.
Oh, I was deep in it.
Yeah, but
Got all kinds of shinies and legendaries and all kinds of
I
stuff.
ran out of balls a lot and it was frustrating.
Yeah, I definitely spent
Yeah, you did. I even bought you that watch thing. It worked though, right?
money. Oh yeah. Yeah,
I don't even know where that is.
it's in my room.
Oh, okay.
She got me a watch that if I even just passed by a Pokemon, it would try to catch it for me and spin the stops. So I didn't even have to have the app open on my phone. It was
Because
cool.
he drove for a living.
Yeah. It would do it as I was driving.
Yeah. But it killed your phone because it was
Yes,
always
very,
going.
very fast.
Okay, so my next one is from advice. Is a girl having to lie to her parents about how we met a red flag?
Yeah.
Why would she have to lie to her parents?
Go on.
Let's see. Me and a girl, both 25, met on a dating app. We went on one date and all went well enough. However, she keeps saying that if our relationship progresses, she can tell our parents that we met at networking event due to having similar careers, which is clearly a lie. I know that values and religion and stuff might play a factor in her feeling the need to lie. Is this a red flag? Is there any way to ask why she must lie without disrespecting her?
No, I
I
mean
think she just doesn't
it's
want her parents to know that they met on a like that she's on a dating app.
yeah, but even though like how old is this?
25. Oh, 114 days.
Okay, so it's in 2025.
2025? Well, maybe late 2024.
There's so many people. Like, okay, like
No, 25.
if it has to do with like a parent's like religion thing, maybe I could understand that. But
Right.
in today's day and age, that's how people meet is online.
Right.
Like, damn near gone are the days of where people meet out
In the wild.
and yeah, and like a little, what was it on Craigslist? Casual encounters.
Mm,
I
yeah.
think that's what it was.
Or man
I don't
seeking
know. I just
woman
remember
or
going to Craigslist and seeing like, were you the guy on the bus at
yeah,
350?
wearing this, yeah.
Like
I used
some
to
of those
love those
freaking
though.
stories were hilarious.
They're cute though. Like, hey,
Which
the
I
guy
mean,
that winked on me on
which
the
has nothing to do
highway.
with this, I guess, but side tangent.
Right. It's
But
online.
like, okay, I guess, but one like starting your relationship based off of a lie isn't good to start with.
Does it matter that it's not a lie with them?
Yes, because then your parents are gonna be like, oh, like they met at a blah blah blah.
Right.
And who's to say that they've been drinking? No, we met at a dating app.
Well,
And
or at
then
their wedding, somebody gives a speech and it talks about the dating app.
yeah, so
Like, oh, this should be
it's just a better off
a
just
Bumble or what's the other one?
I have
Hinge?
freaking no
Like a
idea.
Hinge commercial because you guys made it. I've seen so many like dating app best man
Well, and
speeches.
even with religion, there's the
Christian
Christian mingle,
mingle.
and I'm pretty sure there's a Indian one. I heard a
There's
comedian guy
there's
talk about it. Like there's
literally
so
an
many
app for
different ones. Like
everything.
if it has to do with something like that, so what?
I mean, honestly, dating apps are like the less awkward and modern day speed dating.
Yes, well, and then you can vet people out pretty fast. I mean, I know that there's catfish and this and that, but you
Right.
can usually vet somebody out pretty quick
You
on
could
those
talk to them
things.
for a couple days and be like, this is not vibing.
Yeah.
And
I
not
just
have to meet them.
it's just I guess it might be the boomer in me, but I just don't start it off based off on a lie.
Right.
I would just communicate to her, be like, or once find out why it is that she wants to lie.
Mm.
If there's like some underlying thing with like family or whatever,
I
and
mean,
work
that's what
through that.
everybody's
Like
saying
it's
is
your
why.
guys' relationship. It's not theirs. My biggest thing is okay, I understand once you're dating and everything, like families are a big factor, but like if this is like something that you're like wanting to take to like marriage, once you are married to a person, that is your immediate family.
Hmm.
That's who you care about. Like,
Right.
yes, you have your parents and all this and that,
Yeah.
but like this person comes first. So if this is started based off on a lie for your family, that didn't start off on a good foot, in my opinion.
Right. So I think that we both skipped over this. They went on one date
I mean,
and she's already saying this. Anyway, so top comment is it depends on the reason why she's lying. If it's a one off, it might not be a big deal, but if it's a pattern, I could see a red flag. Think and ask why she's lying. She avoiding judgment or is there something bigger that she is hiding? It could be a point, it could be, oh, it could point to issues with communication or trust with her, you, parents, and others.
yeah,
All in all, a lie is never a great sign, especially starting off. So you're right, because it can
exactly.
snowball, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because especially at a
But the
family
fact that
gathering, yeah.
they went on one date and it went well enough. However, she keeps asking, or she keeps saying that if our relationship progresses, she can tell our parents that we met networking due to having similar careers. But if they don't have similar careers, the parents are going to be like, you are in IT and she's a vet tech. Like, how is that? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I just think it's just better off just nip it in the butt and be like, we can't start this off all based off on a lie with your parents.
Yeah.
Because if this blossoms into something more, marriage, whatever, We like everything needs to be straight front and forward.
Or just be like, you're already one date in,
Wanting to lie to your parents
making
about
this a
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, no.
Let's just move on. It's not working.
No. We either need to figure out the root of the problem
Hmm.
of why you want to lie to, eventually want to lie to your parents about this, or we can,
I wonder if she's afraid of being judged that she's on a dating app.
which I understand, yes, but that was a stigma back in the day.
Right. Well, and who knows? She could be like, she could be Indian and they don't like,
Because hell, even
or like,
Jason Kelsey and Kylie met on
yeah,
freaking Tinder,
yeah.
and look at them now.
Tinder. That's what I was looking for, not Hinge.
Yeah, so it's that whole stigma shit isn't a thing,
Right.
really a thing anymore.
Well, and honestly, it's a good way to see who's out there because only
Yeah,
so many people goes to bars. And if you aren't a bar person, then why would you go to a bar to meet a bar person? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna sit at home and watch cozy movies, I want to find somebody that sits at home and watch cozy movies. I'm not gonna go sit on their couch,
nope. And you're not
like go
gonna
knock on their door, like,
go
hey,
to a movie theater and be like, hey,
let's go watch a movie together.
yeah, no, I'm out.
Creeper.
Nope. Mm-mm. You're freaking Norman Bates trying to kill me.
Norman Bates.
All right, my next one comes from Am I the Asshole? My boyfriend refuses to buy me female products, pads, and now I'm upset. I'll make it short and sweet, and this is not short and sweet. 25 female and my boyfriend 28 male. Been dating for over 3 years. Yesterday, we had a conversation through text about him going to the supermarket to get pasta because we were having people over and I was going to cook. Mind you, he gets out of work before me and the supermarket is 3 minutes away from home. Everything was fine until I got my period right after I was about to leave my job and go home. So I texted him to please grab some pads for me, and his answer was, I'm not doing that. Then I
Bye.
said, I'm going home. They are on the personal hygiene aisle. I need them. His answer was, so go get them. And I replied, aren't you going to the store? He said, yeah. So I replied, I'm telling you to please get it for me. And his answer was, I said I'm not doing that, but you keep asking. And I ended the conversation by saying, okay, thanks. Then he said that that we shouldn't have people over tonight, which made me even more upset. I ended up getting them myself while having pain and a bunch of toilet paper wrapped around my panties to not make a mess. I always say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yep.
I already know you're freaking glaring at me. If he feels uncomfortable, he could have said, I'm sorry, but that makes me uncomfortable, so I wouldn't be able to do so. And I could see that with a different perspective. However, he is 28, and I think it is very immature thing to be embarrassed about. And before you asked, this was my second time asking him. The first time he got it from me, no problem, but we were living at his mom's house, which she used to do everything for him. So at this point, I think she was the one who got it. Please
Mhm.
help with any advice.
So they've been together 3 years
Yes. Over 3 years,
and
but
he's
yes.
28 years old.
Yes.
He needs to grow up.
Yeah, I've done it plenty of times for you.
Right.
I don't, my biggest thing is I don't know what the hell I'm looking
That's
at.
why I send you a
So you
picture.
send me a picture and I do the whole freaking
Yeah.
looking around, making sure like, does this line up
I
kind of
mean,
a
I'm
thing.
pretty good at keeping, now that I have a teenage daughter, so, we got to make sure we're stocked. But I'm pretty good at keeping up with that. But there's been plenty of times where I'm like, bro, I ran out, or,
Yeah.
you know,
It's not like
it's not a big deal.
nobody cares what you're buying at the store.
I think I would be more embarrassed buying condoms than I would, but I'm a girl, but I would still do it.
Yeah. Like if anything, it makes you look like a good boyfriend, husband, whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where I've seen a guy checking out and he's buying tampons and I get like all like giggly inside. I'm like, oh, that's so cute,
Yeah. Like it's nobody's making fun of you for it.
No. If anything, it makes you look real good.
Yeah, like I don't get the whole. I've never had that insecurity, I guess,
Right.
of not being able to do that. Because I mean, even in like in high school or whatever, like if girlfriend asked me to do that, I didn't have a problem doing it.
Right.
I don't care.
Well, and anymore now, there's almost I don't know of any store that doesn't have a self checkout.
Yeah, if you're that self conscious about
Right.
people seeing what you're getting,
Just go to self
then
checkout.
yeah, because
Or just
this is
throw it
from
in with the rest of your groceries. They're never gonna they just literally grab scan, like they don't care.
yeah, no, that not at all.
But then my toxic
Like it's different if
inside,
you're buying like a baseball bat and zip ties and freaking
even then,
whatever.
there's been people on TikTok that like go to Home Depot and buy like
Oh yeah,
trash bags, bleach,
yeah, no,
like to see if they say anything,
yeah, no.
and they don't. Or they're like, "Hey, you want to buy a piece of candy?" Like, but unless he knows one of the stock people or the checkout people, what if he's cheating on her? See, my toxic trait is always like, oh, he knows the checkout person and he doesn't want to, you know what I mean?
Eh. Well, I have an
Thinking too much
edit.
into it. Oh,
So it says, huge thank you to all for all the feedback. I would like to add an anecdote. Two
oh,
years and a half, he had a horrible accident while skiing, fractured his right leg, and dislocated his left shoulder. So he couldn't move at all or shower and even
mm,
pee or poop. Guess who helped him with all of that?
right.
Me.
And you can't buy me a pad?
I would expect him to do the same for me, but not being able to do this little thing for me might honestly be a deal breaker. Call me dramatic. I don't care. And then edit two.
She's not wrong.
No, not at all. We had a conversation last night, a very long one, and I said everything I needed to say, including reading those text messages out loud to him, and he was in a way defensive. He called himself an asshole and recognized that what he said was really fucked up. Here's the breakdown of his answers. Oh, okay. His vape and his vapes, sorry, and his vape ran out. So he did warn me in the morning about nicotine withdrawal. That's not an excuse.
Mm-mm.
So he said he was dealing with that all day and made him be irritated. He said the supermarket that he went to was a small Italian supermarket and they didn't have personal hygiene products.
I thought it was
Uh,
3 minutes from the house.
Maybe he went to a different one. I don't know. He said his mother never talked to him about this stuff. He had a past relationship, but it was a short one. And he said that he was never asked to get this before. He said, I didn't know it was an emergency. Otherwise, I would have gotten it for you with no hesitation. It shouldn't have to have been an emergency. Just do it. He also admitted that it is that is not that he is embarrassed. He just feels social anxiety. Then I explained that there's self checkout, exactly what you said.
Right.
He said that last time I asked him to get me pads, he was at BJ's. And even though it was his first time, I sent him pictures of what I needed. He felt anxious, but since I had said it was an emergency, he got it anyways. Okay, so I don't understand what the big deal is.
If anything, he could have been like, I guess, send me a picture. Like, yeah, you can be a little
Yeah, I
annoyed
don't.
that you have to go out of your way, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, like,
Having nicotine withdrawals doesn't negate you from being a decent person and doing something
right.
for your girlfriend.
And if it's that bad, then go get a new vape or whatever.
And even though as an Italian, I mean, I know that there might be some like grocery stores that they don't like they might have like a very minimal like hygiene section, but I've never seen one, but I don't really do a lot of shopping at other grocery stores.
I think the only one that we've really been to was like that Mexican one and then that Asian one. But I don't remember paying attention to see if they had a
Yeah.
hygiene.
But even still, it's like, oh, they don't have that stuff here.
There's a Walmart on every fucking corner.
Like or Quick Trip or like gas stations,
Honestly, quick, they have them
convenience
too. Yeah.
store, CVS, whatever.
They're more expensive for
Like,
less, but yes.
bro, step up.
Dollar store, all the
Just
places have it.
just step up and freaking stop being a little wuss and just do it. You're 28 years old. You're not
Right. 15.
16 years old and embarrassed that you're holding pads because your friends are going to make fun of you.
It's
Like
not, I
that's
don't even think it's the friends. I think it's just
no,
people
I know. I'm just
seeing
like
them. Yeah.
saying, oh, you're buying your girlfriend's pads, you're whipped, kind of a thing.
That was a thing for you guys,
I
for
don't,
boys.
I never got it, but I never cared.
Right.
Some of the comments are funny. This one says, I'm kind of old school. I keep the front panel of the tampon box folded up in my wallet right beside both oil filter box tops for the car. I
Oh,
usually remember, but my wallet is there to back me up.
that's cute.
That's funny.
Aw.
Let's see. There was another one that was pretty funny.
That's cute. I like that. I could just picture an old man just pulling it out and be like, which one?
Oh, yeah, this one. It was the mutual knowing looks and smiles exchanged when I or some guys picking up pads. A lot of the time guys, me included, stand there with their phone in hand, frantically looking up, then down, repeat multiple times for good measure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
dude.
saw it at Walmart the other day. There was a guy that had his phone out and he was looking at the wall. And of course, I shouldn't have, but I looked at his phone and I pointed. I was like, right there. He's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, dude,
Because
just
I think
grow up.
so the picture was Tampax. And I think that he was worried about like which one, like, because there's light, there's super, there's heavy, and then there's
Yeah.
like a mix of regular, all the things. And I mean, I buy the same one, so I saw the two, like the regular and then super, like just that's the
Hmm.
double. And I pointed, and he's like, "Oh, thank you." And I was like, "Yeah, I got you." And I just pointed and walked away. Like, but sometimes they need that. Sometimes boys need that,
Yeah, but even he was still there doing it.
right?
Dude, just grow up. Your nicotine withdrawal isn't an
Yeah, that's
excuse.
ridiculous. I think he's just making a bunch of
You need to
excuses.
freaking just not, it's not even man up. It's just be a decent fucking person
Right.
and help your girlfriend out. She's asking you a simple thing and you couldn't even do that for her.
Well, and God forbid you have a girl, you have a child, like a
Like, oh, I'm
child,
stuck on the road
and
with a flat tire. Come and help me.
right.
No, I don't want to. You do it
Okay,
yourself.
that's a little
I
different.
know, but
But say he has a daughter and it comes to that time and she has to, or like buy a sports bra, or all the things that girls,
yeah, like, yeah, especially if you have a
princess
daughter.
panties when after you get out of pull-ups and
Yeah, no, yep. You're in for a world of embarrassment if that's how you feel
Mhm.
now.
That's why I hate wearing socks. I feel like I can't breathe. That's a disorder.
What?
So there's like there's phobias for everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I don't remember what it's called, but like it's like a, not a phobia, but it's like you can't have things on your feet.
Yeah.
Like, I think I have that. I don't like wearing shoes. I don't like
I
wearing
think
boots. I don't
that's a
like
comfort
long.
thing though for you.
I can't breathe.
Oh, well
Like,
then
I
I would
have to
maybe.
have at least 1 foot out of the blanket at night, and I can't wear socks for a long time because I feel like I'm wearing these fuzzies, and I am losing my shit. Like,
See, I do that one thing out of the blanket, but it's more of a temperature regulation
yeah, I
thing.
think so.
But I'm a hot sleeper.
Very. But I do think that, like, I don't know, my feet get too hot. But it's not hot. It's not hot. I don't know. I just feel like toe socks were an absolute nightmare. Each toe, they don't have their friends. They got the socks that go, oh, I can't handle it.
No, I'm out. I
And then
never
like
did
long
that.
socks, like the kids are all into the like tall socks.
Well, I have long socks on.
I cannot do that. It took me forever. Like I still don't like skinny jeans because it's too much.
And I don't wear them with like shorts and stuff,
Long
but
socks. Oh, you wear them for boots though. That's different. You have to, I feel like.
and when I wear pants, but yeah, I'm not wearing short socks with boots. That's
I don't
freaking
know. When I get old and I have to
hell
have the
no.
compression socks, I'm gonna lose it. I'm like, all right,
That's
take
a
me
good
out.
way to. I think I did that once. I wore like ankle socks with boots, like just till I was in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
That's a quick way to get a freaking blister.
Right. I think the only time that I've worn other than boots, I wear
'Cause I'm
long
pretty
socks
sure I
if we
did
go
that. I
roller
fucked up and
skating.
did that in the army, and those
Oh
boots are tight.
no. Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know how I
Alex
didn't get a
wears
blister.
her long socks with her leggings, and I'm like, that's like double. I don't know. I just don't like being too. It's not claustrophobic. I don't know how to explain it.
It's a comfort thing, I think, in a way.
I just feel like I can't breathe.
Like
And
you
then
don't,
sometimes, like
yeah.
my hair, it's like I'm overstimulated, maybe. Like my hair's down too long, especially at work. I'm like, I can't. Like, I do my hair and it's so cute. And I'm like, I have to put it up. Like, it's on my neck, it's on my face. I can't breathe.
Well, it's like, I mean, I guess it's in a way with me
Like an OCD almost.
with hats. Like I have to always have something
Hmm.
like hat something. Like I wear them till they get freaking worn out.
Well,
But I
then
don't
another
know.
thing is like, I have to sleep. I don't care if it's 1,000,000 degrees. I have to sleep with a heavy blanket. Not like a weighted blanket, but I can't, like, people that sleep with a sheet could not do that. Like, even this is too thin for me to sleep with. I need, like, my
See,
comforter.
I can,
You could
but I
sleep
can sleep
butt
anywhere.
ass naked on a hard floor and you'd be just fine.
I'm pretty sure I've done it.
Butt ass naked?
I don't know about that, but I've
You
slept on a bathroom floor.
you slept on our bedroom floor in your underwear before.
I know.
You were very drunk, but
I know.
I made you get in bed and then you got back out of bed. I think you were hot. I don't know. I was like, you do you, buddy. I'm pregnant.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
handle this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tangent. My next one is all right. So my next one is this a red flag or am I at fault? Just sharing because I found out what my fiance did to be absolutely terrible, and I'm trying to figure out if it's a red flag or normal behavior. The other night, I was opening up and explaining how I feel bad, as I can tell our relationship has really fallen into the wayside. By the wayside? What does that mean? Like,
Relationship has fallen by the wayside.
yeah, never heard
Just
that.
kind of like they stopped caring.
Like, fall into the back burner?
Yeah, like it's like they're just
Never heard that. As all my attention recently, give or take the last 2 years, has been devoted to just trying to keep our heads above water and a roof over our heads. Oh, so it sounds like
so yeah,
he's
it's like they're not it's like they're concentrating
working
on
and not
life and
working
not
on
them.
them. Okay.
Yeah.
I proceeded to apologize and express my desire to see change. Fast forward to today, and she had the nerve to throw it back in my face with, and I quote, our sex life is non existent, and you just come up with excuses about being stressed. Aw. And to be completely transparent, she worked a job long enough, fall, winter of 24, to not lose the vehicle we purchased in February of 24, which has since been repossessed as I am the only one working. She blames me for not having a job anymore, or she blames me for not having the job anymore, as I convinced her to quit. When she would come home daily complaining about something or crying about something, and another woman, the other woman there, the other women there. At some point, I just stopped seeing her as my partner and started seeing her as a weight that I have to carry around. Oh, that's so sad. It's difficult to be attracted to someone who is always talking about future plans to spend money and has no problem maxing the overdraft every single paycheck. And she's always so down on herself and then reflects it on me. That's sad.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think he's just getting it off his
it
chest.
sounds like there's a lot of resentment.
Well, he's probably trying to work to make ends meet.
It
Sounds
didn't
like
sound like he made her convinced her to quit the job and not get another job. It was like, if you're having such a hard time at
right,
this job, like quit and go somewhere else. I
like if
didn't.
you're coming home every day crying, coming home daily complaining about someone, crying about the other woman there, then yeah, maybe you should get something else. Like
Yeah, because
go find another
that seems like
job.
it's like bleeding in, like you're bringing work home
Mm-hmm.
and not the good parts of work.
Oh, this is so sad. So top comment is, why are you still together? And he said, I grew up in a broken home and I guess I'm scared of walking away. I have gotten so close a few times, but I feel like walking away would be admitting that I'm a quitter and I can't quit.
No, dude.
Says you're
There's
not a quitter, you're just trying to preserve your mental health. You deserve peace, you deserve much more, and so does she, to be honest. Good luck.
especially if it's only 2 years.
Mm,
Did it say how long they were together?
no, she had the job
Oh, okay.
for fall, winter of 24, just so they could keep their
I thought it said somewhere in the beginning how long they've been together.
the other night. No?
Um, but like one, like if you're wanting it to work out and get better, you need to both sit down and talk about it. Because we've had those times where
Yeah.
life was freaking hard in the beginning.
Well, and you get so wrapped up in like the monotony of life and like wake up, go to work, come home, dinner, homework, bed, wake up,
Yeah,
go
and
to
then
like,
you're in like, and this especially in
but
the
we
beginning,
forget
because
to
we're not
be married.
well, but like in the beginning, like
I'm sorry,
we
that's probably not even what you're talking
both didn't
about.
have jobs that made a lot of money, so we were
Right.
scraping by, and we were young and stupid,
Very.
spending on money on stuff that didn't need to be spent on. And there was times where there's was arguments and all those things, and then the sex life died off, and this, that, and there, but
That's
we
life.
grew like we and had some big arguments, and both said things that didn't need to be said, and we were
Right.
mean, and they went through a stage where it wasn't good. But then we were like, hey, we need to like reassess what the fuck is
Hit the
going
pause
on.
button. Yeah.
And like, we
Get to
both
the bottom
do
of
want
it.
to be in this. Life is hard right now.
Right.
Figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
it's a hard conversation to have.
Hmm.
But like, it sounds like he's trying. Obviously, we're only getting one side of the story.
Right.
But just taking this at it, what it is I understand not wanting to walk away because you want to make it work, but that is going to weigh down on you more than anything.
Well, and I feel like when you're upset or you're focused on one thing like that, like you're focused on the negative, all the other negative is going to come to the front. Like if I'm saying, oh, all you're doing is coming home and going straight to your room. Okay,
Hmm.
well, you're also having a tone with me. You're not talking to me like you everything you say is short. Like I'm going to come up with all the negative stuff.
Hmm.
But if I'm like, you come home and go straight to your room. Okay. Why? Like I have to in my brain, I have to work it out and talk to you
Hmm.
instead of running and be like, "Oh, this." But then it sounds like she got really defensive and threw it back in his face talking about how the sex life is non-existent, blah blah. But if he's working and he's showing her affection and she's pushing him away, then like what it doesn't say any of that, but it sounds like that. Like
Hmm.
that it's a two-way street.
Yeah, like if it's something that you're really wanting to work, and if it's something that she's wanting it to work as well, you both have to grow up and have a conversation.
Communicate. So I did see, like, I was reading his comments while you were talking. I was still listening, but it sounds like a lot of people are saying you need to get therapy. And he's like, I wish I could afford therapy, blah 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 blah. Well, it sounds like they got together right out of high school, and she was in a bad place. He was in a bad place. Then they went and got like a low income house,
Hmm.
and it wasn't great, and then it wasn't great for like their mental, and then they moved into a house, like an apartment that they could barely
Yeah,
afford, and then they got approved for a car that they could barely afford, but they did it all at the same time, so then when it all came down to the bills.
you're living outside of your means,
Right, which I'm
and
not
been
gonna
there,
lie,
done that.
we've been there.
And the money is
The root.
it is the main thing that will cause you arguments. It is the main thing that will cause fights. It's a motherfucker.
I saw this thing the other day that said something to the extent of choose someone you can suffer with.
Yeah.
And I for real feel like I did that because like when we got together, it wasn't all I mean in the beginning it kind of was like it wasn't honeymoon. It wasn't like I mean it was, but we immediately had to grow up. One, we had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like real quick. And then we moved to the military and we were on our own for the first time. Like we had to suffer to get where we're at today.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we kind of like it's not like we had all the money and we had all the things and we were going out all the time and like yeah, we probably went out way too much. We couldn't afford it. But we suffered together so that now we can appreciate what we do have. Like yeah, we're not millionaires, like we don't have a lot of money, but finally in our life we're comfortable.
Yeah.
Which back then, 2008 me, 2010 me would have died to be comfortable. And here
Yeah.
we are. Like, but you have to get there and you have to communicate and you have to like do it together.
Yeah. That's the biggest part of it is just communicating.
Yeah.
Like it's there's lots of hard conversations, but
Oh, and it says fiance. So they're not even, because I was going to say, like, I didn't marry the idea of you. I married you to be my partner. I didn't
yeah.
marry you to be my husband. Like, that sounds dumb. But like I married you so that we could be together in this world,
Mm-hmm.
not I married you because I'm in this world. But it says fiance, so I don't know how long they've been together. This was 72 days ago.
Yeah, it's
I
just
hope they get it. It
yeah,
sounds like they're both mentally struggling a
it's
little.
gonna it and in the beginning, how did it say how old they are?
No,
Because
we don't get any of that.
by the sounds of it, they're young. Like you said that
Out of
they've
high
been out of high
school.
school.
Yeah, and they both had bad incomes. A broken home is better than a toxic one. Okay.
All it that the best thing to do is it's hard. It's really hard to do is just to have a good attitude. A good attitude will brighten up a shitty situation real quick.
I
I
just,
know it's hard,
right.
but it that's yeah.
Well, in communication, there's so much that can be done with communication because, like, if you sit there and you're quiet, I mean, my overreactive head, but any normal person would be like, what's wrong? I could choose to say, hey, you all right? What's wrong?
Hmm.
Or I could be like, well, he's being quiet to me. I'm going to be quiet to him. And then you drift apart. You get, like, oh, you didn't do the dishes. I'm not going to do them. Like, oh, you're being nasty towards me. I'm going to be nasty towards you. Or you could be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And you could honestly be like, "I didn't sleep well last night. I'm grumpy today."
Hmm.
I do that a lot. I'm like,
Or I had a bad
"I'm grumpy."
dream and now
Right.
I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
A lot of those.
Been there.
I mean, I don't see there anything being any red flags here
No.
or anything. It's just
I don't think he's at fault either. I think that they just need to reconnect. Maybe they need, I know he said he can't afford it, but maybe they need like a little staycation or like a little date night or like a go get a, even if it's a cheap ass hotel for a night and just lay in
yeah, I
bed
think
like a
if it
slob and eat candy and watch movies and fool around. Like, go back to your roots. If they got together in high school or right after high school, go be in high school again. Like, be those teenagers that don't care about the world. You don't have a job to worry about. You don't have bills to pay. You are in that moment.
yeah, I just think the only thing that I could see a red flag from this being is if those like the comments that she's making has been throughout the entire relationship.
Right.
If this is like the in this moment kind of a thing, that's a heat of the moment type of a deal.
Yeah.
Those are feelings that are coming out that need to be talked about.
Well, and sometimes you just bottle that shit up and then it comes out at once.
Yep.
Maybe that's what's happening here.
But
But you're right.
it's
We only get one side. What if she's going through her whole ass thing over there?
and the thing that I've always lived by, even to this day, is that it has to get worse before it gets better. And then no matter how bad it gets, it will always get better.
Yeah.
You just have to fight through it.
Just a bad day, not a bad life.
All right. My next one's coming from Am I Overreacting?
Probably.
Am I overreacting? My boyfriend told me I'm not wife material because I don't cook like his mom.
Oh, God.
So I, 27 female, was making dinner for my boyfriend, 29 male, last night. It wasn't anything fancy, just pasta with homemade sauce, salad, garlic bread. Halfway through the meal, he says, "This is good, but you'll never be wife material until you can cook like my mom." I literally froze. I asked what that meant, and he doubled down, saying, "Well, she cooks everything from scratch, 3 courses, homemade dessert. It's just different." I told him it was rude to compare me to his mom, and that if he wanted her food, he should go eat at her place. Now he's mad, saying I overreacted and that he's just being honest about standards. I want to punch this fucking dude.
Mm-mm.
I genuinely feel disrespected. Am I overreacting for thinking that was completely inappropriate to say to someone you supposedly love?
I take it back. She's not overreacting.
Before you say anything, the funniest fucking comment. Well, you're not husband material until you can bang me like your dad does.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's...
from me, it sounds like is like from what he's from just from this is that maybe he's Italian because I
There's a
know
pasta and sauce?
Italian dudes like their moms are like freaking God to
Right.
them. Like they're cooking like nobody can ever outcook my mom, my grandma,
The
whatever kind
women
of a
in my
thing.
family, yeah.
Because from what I've seen, the Italian women like they cook
They're in the
like
kitchen
they're
all day,
nobody's
every day.
fucking business.
Literally.
Like the Vinny's
Jersey Shore,
mom,
yeah.
dude,
She
she's a
got it.
freaking rock star in there. But like, yes, no, that's completely out of line. Like you do not do that.
I think if you said that to me, I'd be like, then you cook. Because I'm not putting up with that childish shit. Like,
Yeah, no.
in a way, though, I'm like, I hope that my kid thinks that my cooking's that good. But I swear to God, if he ever said that to a girl, I would smack
Oh,
the
he'd be
fuck
getting
out of him.
smacked. Like, do you want to sleep outside, dude?
Oh,
Like you can think that in your head all day long.
right.
Whatever.
I'm assuming there's no update. I want an
No,
update from
there's
that
not.
one.
Let's see. The top comment says he showed what all right. He showed what he thinks of you, a placeholder. You're not wife material. I would pack my stuff and leave him to find someone just like his mom. This gives you the opportunity to find a real partner who loves you for who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like,
Did it say how long they've been together?
no,
But they live together.
this is only from 71 days ago. So it's still pretty new.
12 months ago, yeah.
Um, but yeah, bro, like I can understand like maybe making a joke like my mom's lasagna is better than yours. I'm not saying that's real. Yours
Okay, watch out.
yours is better. I'm not sorry.
Sorry, Mom.
Um, but like or like the pot like her homemade pasta is better.
Right.
Okay, whatever.
Like, eat it or don't, bro.
But like
Which, honestly, yes,
to say that
homemade
you're
is
not
better than
wife,
box or whatever,
but the
but
fact of saying you're not wife material with that is like you can kick all the rocks out.
maybe he's pulling a Chandler and, like, telling her, oh, I don't want to get
Self-sabotage.
married, and then, like, pop the question.
Yeah,
That was
but like,
dumb.
dude, and like
That'd be real
food
dumb.
is like, I mean, I don't even know a word to say for it. But like when someone's taking the time out of their day to make
Yeah.
you something,
It's a love language. I know
yeah,
it's not one of the love language. I really do believe that food is a love language.
yeah, 100%.
Because I love making people food. I don't care if it's a frozen pizza. Just the idea that I put my time into it and giving
But
you the food.
she even did a homemade sauce. Like she made the sauce herself.
More than I do.
So
I'm gonna
it's
have donut
like
joint.
she made a good meal.
Right. I just picture him sitting at the table with his like
Like, dude,
fork and
I
spoon.
would have
Just
fucking stabbed his hand with a fork so fast.
I would have spilled that. Oops, my sauce all over you. Oh no.
A complete side tangent, but
Lovelies.
because you're not um, like if you were to reach across the table, you'd get your hand smacked,
Oh yeah.
kind of a thing. Well, I had a friend when I lived in Missouri. He had a brother who reached across, and his dad stabbed him with a fork. They got in big trouble for it,
So
but
are they like a pass me that please family?
yes, like you asked that kind of a thing.
Oh Lord.
It was
I
like
mean, if
he
it's
told
like
me that, and we were
over
in
someone,
like
I will.
I think it was like 5th grade when he told me that
And he stabbed him
with the fork
like
in the hand.
bad though.
I don't think it like went all the way through, but like it definitely bled. Not okay, but
Daddy ain't playing.
yeah, I don't know why I completely thought about
I
that,
bet I never reached again.
but like you just don't say those kinds of things. It's not cool.
Right.
Grow up.
Even if you feel that way, that's an indoor comment. Like you keep it indoor.
But it'd be in a way, I guess it'd be different if the cooking was bad. Like if it didn't taste good,
Right.
like it's different. But even then, you just have to like nut the fuck up and be like, "Oh, this is good."
Let me get seconds, baby.
I'm putting ketchup on spaghetti, kind of bad, kind of a thing. I don't know.
I feel like we've been together long enough though that you are more than willing to be
But
like
there's been times where I've been like, "This isn't good."
when I try to play and
Like
make
biscuits
food.
and gravy one time. Like I don't
Oh
like.
yeah, I don't know
I
what the
think
fuck
you
I did
just
with
didn't
it.
have like the half and half or whatever, and it just
I didn't cook out the flour. I think that's what it was.
either way. But like I was like, you're like, does this taste weird? I was like, yeah, this isn't good.
But I knew that.
But it's like, yeah, but there are just things that you don't say. You just shut your damn mouth.
Keep it indoor. Indoor comments.
Yeah, no. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Like now you're going back home to live with mom.
All right. Red flag or yellow flag? I have been talking approximately 2 weeks to a guy on Bumble. The other day we switched to Messenger. We had been talking for about 2 days that way, and then something came up. He mentioned that it had been a while since he had sex with anyone, and I wanted to ask more, but I asked respectfully. I asked, "Are we talking weeks, months, years?" I didn't get a response for a bit, so I filled the silence by stating that it hasn't been that long for me, as I previously had a friends with benefit, and that it was unfulfilling and that's not what I wanted to do anymore. I know some people don't like that and that it's an uncomfortable topic, but he kind of flipped out like, why would you tell me this? And I'm so turned off by that. And he needed to process, etc. I was surprised mostly because we had been so open about life's other big topics so far. I get that I should have felt out the topic before sharing, but did he overreact?
Yeah, dude wanted her to be like a freaking like virgin almost. I
Right.
guarantee it. Like the topic of sex, I guess, is like dudes like don't want to know that you've ever done anything with anybody else ever, kind of a thing.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I never gave a shit.
I know, past is past. So it doesn't say how long or how old they are, but there is an edit to add. Edit to add. Also, he knows that I was married for 13 years and I'm not that cavalier about sex.
So old enough to be over
Right.
those insecurities. It's
It would be
different
different if it was like
if you're like
16.
or like in like college age or
Right.
whatever. But that insecurity for some guys never goes away. Like, oh, I can't believe you had a friends with benefits that you guys all you did was sleep around.
Do you think that
Like,
he
I
was
don't
mad that she had a friends with benefits or that he told her and then he pictured her
like
with someone else?
there's a reason why he hasn't had sex in a while, clearly.
But he didn't answer it and got real defensive.
Yeah, no, dude needs to check himself at the door.
Right. So the top comment is LOL what? Dodged a bullet. is that not inevitably where the conversation would have gone anyway? I'm certain once he responded, he would have asked you a very same question and you would have answered and then he still would have flipped out. Wipe your hands of it, gal.
Yeah, that's almost, I almost guarantee it. It was, he like, it would have, like, this is me talking. I don't want
Right.
to know about you,
Mm,
kind of a thing. In that instance of the relationship, like, I don't want to know how many partners you had, because if it's over two, you're a whore,
right.
kind of a thing. But like,
Mm.
so what?
Yeah, it just there's no like, oh, we stopped talking or whatever. I'm looking at the comments and
No, she needs to dip out.
right. Because they've been talking for 2 weeks and then 2 days. So just
Especially that
just cut
early
it
to freak out
now.
over something like that. Like,
Right.
bro.
Calm down.
And
Calm down.
did she tell him that they had been married, that she was married for that long?
He knows I was married for 13 years.
And then was it after that that she had a friends with benefits?
I'm assuming.
Okay. So, yeah, she was married to someone. Obviously, it didn't work out. Don't know the reasons, don't really care to.
Right.
And then she wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
Guys do it all the time. One of the things that a lot of guys are wanting is just someone to have sex with
Yeah, and not be
and
tied
not be
down and
tied
no
down with it,
strings.
which inevitably, sometimes, that's more than likely, is it always ends up that way. But
Right.
like, dude,
So
check your
this one
freaking
says
shit.
he's probably hurt that you aren't coming from the same place as him.
Yeah.
So like the fact that he hasn't been getting any and then you're out here getting some.
He wants to be the savior. He wants to be
Mhm.
the white knight to freaking end her dry spell, kind of a thing.
Dust off it. Dust it
Yeah,
off.
like, dude,
Hmm. Yeah, that was
check your shit and fix it.
that's definitely a red flag because it was red flag or yellow flag. That is definitely a red flag. If he is getting that upset and needs to process, the fuck you need to process, bro? Your goldfish just died? Like, come on. We're not processing anything. This is my life.
Flush that motherfucker down the toilet and get over it.
Goldfish.
I don't know what to say.
Right.
Like, dude. All right, my next one, relationship advice.
Love.
My 23 female boyfriend, 25 male, thinks my dad's 59 male gifts are creepy. Red flag?
Mm.
Every year for Valentine's Day, my dad gives/sends me flowers and a box of chocolates. He
Aw.
has done this every year since I've been old enough to remember. He'd always give them to me when I was little, when I went to college, and beyond. He, uh, he has them delivered to me. It's just a tradition for us. I think it's sweet. I grew up in a really tight knit, close family. I started dating my boyfriend, Mark, a little over a year ago. Last Valentine's Day, I got the usual delivery from my dad. Mark saw and said, "Oh, your dad sent you those? Oh, okay." And that was it. Fast forward to this year. Last night, Mark and I were discussing our Valentine's Day plans for this year, like what restaurant we should go to, and he made a passing comment about hoping I don't get any creepy gifts in the mail this year. I was confused and asked him what he meant, and he said, "You know how you got that stuff from your dad last year? It's creepy for a dad to be sending his adult daughter Valentine's Day gifts." I was taken aback because it's not like my dad sent me lingerie or something. It was just flowers and some chocolate. I tried explaining to Mark that this is a tradition I have always shared with my dad. He stands firm that it's creepy and weird. He said he asked his friends and they thought it was weird too. I tried letting it go, but it's been bothering me. One, I have never heard these kinds of negative comments come from Mark before, and I'm not sure whether it's a red flag. I have never been in a serious relationship before, and I'm still figuring it all out. Two, when my dad's delivery comes this month, I don't want Mark to feel uncomfortable. Three, is it actually creepy for my dad to be sending this stuff? I have never found it so, but would like to hear others' perspectives.
Fuck Mark. If they've been doing this since she was little,
Yeah.
Okay. You know how many people out there, how many girls out there, people out there wish that they had that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wonder if he got her like beautiful roses and he got her like one dandelion. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like the dad got a better gift than he did and he felt outshined.
Well, yeah, and it's I don't know because again, I've never been that kind of insecure person
Right.
about that, but I know like my mom's even got like me and my brothers like candies and a flower and stuff, and
Right.
it's just something that like he loves his daughter and they're a nice family. So what, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Get her flowers and a freaking heart shaped box of candies, whatever,
Yeah.
and get over it. It's not your place to think that it's creepy. Just because your family isn't cool and does stuff like that doesn't mean that you get to
Right.
break her family traditions down.
I wonder if he like it maybe he doesn't have a sister. Maybe it's like only boys in his family, so he doesn't see like the daughter dad bond like that. Like yeah, it would be creepy if like his dad got him flower. Well, maybe not if that's what they've been doing.
Yeah, so what? It's just something nice that her dad is doing for her.
Yeah, it's cute. It's not like he's bringing it to her and like asking for a kiss or
Yeah, like I
like
don't
showing up at her door. Even if he was though, like showing up at her door to give it to her. That's sweet.
well, we have an update.
Oh, love an update. Fucked Mark. He's
Yeah,
out.
Mark's a bitch. Hi all, it's been a long 2 months and I'm sorry not for not updating sooner, but I just needed a break. I really appreciate all the insight I got on my original post. TLDR, my dad sends me flowers and chocolate every Valentine's Day, and my boyfriend thought it was creepy. We broke up.
There you go. Fuck Mark.
I tried having a legitimate conversation with Mark, ex-boyfriend, about why he found the gifts creepy. He is close.
Close it.
He is close with his family. They show a regular amount of affection for a close American family. So it wasn't that. He could not articulate to me why he found it creepy. He just kept saying it made him uneasy. No further explanation. There is only so much I can do regarding that, so I gave up on trying to find out the root of the issue. He originally said he talked to his friends, so another freaking friends thing, about it, and they all found it weird. Yeah, he never did that. He admitted he made it okay.
Oh,
All right, bro. You're just an asshole. He also confessed he cheated on me with two different girls, which took me by complete surprise. So,
because
yeah,
that's the same.
Mark's a fucking
He's projecting.
dickhead. I got tested, all is fine in that regard. Cool.
Good.
So yeah, I ended it. He begged me to stay, and said I was the one. I refused. I
I always
said
say that.
something along the lines of, "You cheated on me, you lied to me, and we have different core family values." When he realized I wasn't coming back, oh my god, he told everyone I cheated on him.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
My friends were furious on my behalf, wanted to give him a piece of their minds, but I told them I just don't want to deal with him ever again. I am so done. I just don't care anymore. He is blocked. So basically, I still have no idea what his problem was with the gifts, but good riddance. And for everyone who said I had a good dad, trust me, I know I am so lucky. I'm going to visit him next month and can't wait. Thank you all.
So like I said earlier, fuck Mark.
Yeah, dude, Mark is an asshole.
He's a boy.
Like, so,
Mm-mm.
like,
He
I,
was deflecting.
in a very shitty way,
Right.
because a dad is sending his daughter chocolates and roses or flowers. So what?
Maybe he couldn't afford to buy all of his side pieces and his girlfriend Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but yeah, good on her that she got out of that god awful thing.
Right.
Mark is a freaking child. I was gonna say man child, but there's
Not
no
even,
man in
yeah.
that. He's just a freaking child. Needs some flowers and roses shoved up his ass.
Oh. All right. So I 27 female, and thinking of leaving the ultimate green flag, 31 male. I am dating the greenest of green flags that have ever greened. It's hard to say, but it's cute.
Tongue twister.
I know. We've only been together 3 months, but in this time, he has treated me better than any other man I've ever been with. I work 7 days a week. Been there, done that. So when he's at my place, he cooks for me, cleans my apartment, and does my laundry. Like 10 million dots. Dot, 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 dot. He doesn't judge my autism and the symptoms that come with it. Any issues that I've had so far, he's been open to talking and setting boundaries and adapting to each other's needs. Here's my issue. I adore him, but I'm not in love with him. Baby, it's only been 3 months. I want to be. I want to be with him so bad because he treats me so well. I have a history of being abused and got out of a toxic engagement last year, so I'm very sensitive to being treated well. I feel I don't love him enough. There it is. I have noticed other men been hit on and I liked it. It lasts in the last few weeks. Developed a crush on another guy. I don't know if I should hold on and fight for the relationship or let him go, because holding on to him would be for the wrong reasons, selfish reasons. You're good for me, so I'll keep you until I fall for someone else. I am polyamorous, but he is not, so dating multiple people, including him, is not an option. This post will probably sound shallow, but as an autistic woman who's been only in toxic relationships in the past 7 years, I don't know how to deal with this situation. Should I let him go because I don't love him as much as I should, as much as he does love me? Should I talk to him about my doubts and recent crush and fight to let these go to make it work with him? Do I deserve him? Does he deserve better? Please don't be quick to judge. I'm confused, autistic, trying to understand a brand new setting of relationships. Sorry for my English. It's not my first language. I think she's scared because she's actually in a good relationship.
I'm gonna take the autism out of it because I
Right.
don't understand it. But if that's something that has to do with it, okay. But if this was like coming from a person without that, I don't know what you call it,
Disability.
a disability. Um, I would say you need to leave him so he can be with somebody who is willing to appreciate that and not accept those advances from other people. Because from that, I would say, like, he does all of this stuff for you and everything, and then you're getting excited about other people wanting to talk to you and flirt with you and do all this other shit. That's not fair to him
Right.
because he's making
He's
his
all in.
whole life about you, and that's not okay.
All right. So there's an edit to add. Edit to add. How do you let someone go without hurting them or hurting them as little as possible? I'm afraid the romantic love won't come and I'm wasting both of our times.
Yeah, like if it's going to hurt regardless
Right.
because it seems like he does adore her.
I mean, it's better 3 months in than 3
Yeah.
years in.
It's better off because I mean it's again obvious too. It could be that it's still pretty new,
Mm-hmm.
and those feelings could come later. But the fact that you are getting excited about other men flirting with you and coming onto you is not okay.
I mean, in a way, like, yes, everyone loves attention. Period.
I get that. Yes.
But the fact that you're thinking about I don't know. So if someone came up to me, man or woman, and was like, "Oh, you look really pretty today," I'm like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." But if a guy came up to me and he's like, "Hey, you look really pretty today. Can I get your number?" I'd be like, like, you know what I mean? Like, you
Mhm.
know the difference between someone complimenting you
Mhm.
and someone coming on to you.
I'm oblivious to that shit. I'm stupid.
That's all right.
I've never been good at seeing those signs, but I don't have to, so I don't care.
Yeah. You just don't pay attention to them at
I
all.
100% don't.
You know how many girls look at you at Walmart? I'm like,
I pay zero attention. I want to go look at Pokemon cards.
I know. Or cereal.
Yeah, that's my aisle. Yeah, it's because I don't know. Well, the fact also, again, taking the autism out of it, because I don't know how that affect. I'm not versed in that, so I can't
Right.
speak on how that affects a person's ability to have a relationship. But the fact of coming out of unstable, unhealthy relationships, it's almost like she's looking for that. Because I know that there's plenty of people out there that have been in those bad relationships. They get into a good relationship and they're almost so put off by it
Mm-hmm.
that they have to go back to it. Kind of
Yeah.
like people that go into jail, get out, and be like, I don't know what the fuck to do here.
Right.
Go back.
Well, they're so used to the toxic and the trauma bonding, because trauma bonding is a real thing. And when you're being treated so well, you're almost like at self-sabotage, kind of
Yeah.
like you try to get out of it. So it does say I am polyamorous, but he is not. So I'm wondering if she misses that, or but it's only been 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if like the other relationships she was in was like so immediate
That's
that
almost what it seems like.
it felt like she was in love sooner. But so there's two. There's not the asshole, let him go. Your relationship style is also incompatible, which I understand that.
Yeah.
But then there is like, you are the asshole if you don't end it. You clearly aren't into him enough, and you're already enjoying the attention of other men are giving you, and you're only 3 months in, which, yes, you're only 3 months in. This should be your honeymoon phase. Like,
yeah. Like that's all you want is that person.
Yeah, you're not ready for a serious relationship, so go have your fun and with them and in the relationship before you string him along any further. Which I do agree. Like, if you aren't in it, you need to tell him. Because I would rather you tell me, not you. You're never allowed to leave me. But I mean, honestly though, like, if you one day were like, I'm not in this, I would rather you tell me that you're not in it than for me to find out later, or you resent me later, or, just, I mean,
Yeah,
you've
it's
already wasted 3 months, like,
yeah.
but in a way, you gave it 3 months. You gave it 3 months to see if you could get there, and you didn't get there. Tell him, hey, I'm not in the same bracket as
And
you.
if the polyamorous thing is like an absolute thing that she has to have, then that's a good way of possibly ending it. Be like, this is what I want. This is what I am.
Right.
You're not into that. I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah.
So we need to end this. It's going to hurt. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
But that's just how it's going to have to be. All right, last story. My 35 male wife, 34 female, has been asking why I didn't do better in life.
Aw.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so I've been married for 5 years now. Everything has been pretty good considering. My wife is beautiful, funny, and awesome. I'm a fully qualified plumber, earn pretty good money, and save kind of well. My wife works a retail job. My job was never an issue and never mentioned negatively until very recently when she met up with her old best friend from high school and uni somewhat recently. For context, my wife, and she will back this up, very attractive, and I'm kind of punching, which I think is just like average.
Yeah. Sounds like they're from like the UK.
Yeah. A already knew her and her friend were very popular when they were younger. Always been a joke. She wouldn't have talked to me when we were at school if we had met because I was more of a regular guy, I guess. These things are relevant. Her friend married a guy who now owns some engineering firm slash business and is obviously very well off, similar age to me.
The friend doesn't work, stays home, goes to the beach, etc. Eat oh, sorry, goes to the beach each day during the day. And
That's the
her
life.
husband has a nice car, a wakeboarding boat, an investment property, and other luxuries. My wife met with her friend for about 3 to 4 weeks ago for the first time in a couple years. And the second my wife came back, she kept saying how her friend was doing so well and how lucky she is not to have to work. This was the end of it until about a week after, when they caught up for drinks this time, and I picked my wife up and she was a bit drunk. In the car, she asked, "Did you study at school? How come you never started a business?" And just a couple insulting questions I felt kind of bad about. I ignored them, but during the drive, she continued to mention how her friend doesn't have to work and how her friend was going on about how she didn't expect my girlfriend to have to work a normal job. Well, this past week, my wife has continued to prod and ask questions about why I'm not higher up at my job if I don't try at work, if I'm setting career wise if I'm settling career wise. He keeps writing etc. at the end
Mm-hmm.
of it when it doesn't need to be there. She admitted to me she wishes she didn't have to work and it's not her dream to be working a job every day. I feel really shit about myself and have been looking online for jobs to pay for higher pay just out of curiosity. Not much does that I could even remotely qualify for. I told her I'm sorry and that I'm trying my best, and she has been a little bit dismissive of it. Where do I go from here? How do I tell my wife it's not possible for her to be a stay at home wife?
That's sad. So I'm assuming that the wife is jealous
Very much so.
because she sees the flash, like the flashiness of the other friend.
Yeah. Especially because they were both very good friends in school, and oh, your life is so much better than mine. I have to work and you don't. You get to do all these cool things and blah, blah, blah. And your
That's
husband makes so
sad.
much money. But
I feel bad for the husband. He's trying. Honestly, a plumber. Everybody needs one. Everybody needs a plumber at some point in their life.
yeah, and plumbers, at least I don't know if this is in the United States, but plumbers make some pretty damn good money
Yeah,
here.
they do.
Yeah, so
Plumbers, electricians, like those trade jobs, like, because they're the only ones that do what they do. So you can't, like, if you need to build a house or if you need to, you got your sump pump or your toilet, like you have to call somebody. They make money and they can charge a lot.
yeah, and I don't, and now she's being dismissive about it. Like she's gone into full blown jealousy that she doesn't have the life that her ex best friend does and
Yeah.
all that kind of bullshit. Like, dude, that's not cool. I wouldn't feel good about that whatsoever.
No. And I bet, like, that hurts his pride and that probably hurts, like, I don't know. That's really sad. I hope that I hope she gets it together because that's fucking. It seems like she's more like, oh, I want this stuff more than I want my marriage with you. But didn't he say something about he wouldn't date her or she wouldn't date him?
She wouldn't have talked to him in school because he was an average guy and she was popular.
Yeah, but it said this is relevant and then he never brought it back up. So is that just saying like he's not good looking either? He's punching. So I'm assuming like he's average. Oh, you said that.
See, I already knew her and her friend were very popular when they were younger. Always been a joke. She wouldn't have talked to me when we were at school if we had met because I was more of a regular guy, I guess.
So it's just saying like she's out of his league and maybe
Like she settled almost
yeah.
in a way is how it's seeming.
Well, and her friend has like a top business guy and he's got the life and then she's got the trophy wife, stay at home, just go fuck off every day kind of thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Like she feels stuck in her life.
Like if that honestly, like if that's how you feel, like they've been married for 5 years, so that absolutely freaking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But if I would say like again, the conversation you have to have it be like, if you're not happy with this, like you're gonna have to we're gonna have to split. Like that's not cool. I don't appreciate you talking down on my compliment accomplishments and everything. Like I would assume he works his ass off, tries as hard as he can.
Yeah. Well, and so if that were me, which it never would be, but if that were me and like say you were an electrician because you were at one point, if like I feel like, you're kind of stuck in your company, whatever, like I would maybe bring it up to you like, "Hey, what would it take to start your own business?" Because it's not impossible, but maybe he hasn't started his own business because there's not enough money. Like, because it costs a lot of money. Or, like,
Yeah, but I feel that that's different versus like everything was fine until
right.
you got reconnected with your friend.
Look, I'm saying like if I did and I got jealous of her world, I wouldn't be down on you. I'd be like, okay, let's see how we can grow us bigger. Like, oh, I see that it's possible over here. So what can we do? Like, is it possible for you to start your own business? Like, can you take what you do and elevate it? Or could you get a promotion or, stuff like that.
Yeah, but even
But
then
that's a nice way to,
but even with that, it's making it if I was in the situation, it would make me feel like
you're not good enough.
yes, that I'm not good enough. Like from my understanding, putting things simply, is that everything was okay.
Right.
Like we were happy. We were doing our day to day. We were doing everything that needs to be done. And
Mm-hmm.
then you're seeing something that I can't provide you. So now this is a problem.
Mm-hmm. Would it be different if I hadn't went and met with a friend and just one day I was like, "Hey, is it possible for you to start like what if we, level up blah blah blah." Like would it be different if I hadn't gone with my friend and seen all that world?
And then it'd be
If I'm
another.
like, "Hey, I need you, like I want you to better yourself, like better us."
Well, and then I think it would also be another question is of why are we talking about, not like in a mean way, but
Right.
like why are we talking about this?
Mhm.
Like, are you not happy with where we are at right now? Like, yes, I understand the fact of wanting to get up in life, kind of a thing. Like,
Right.
if it's coming from that, like, is there a possibility of getting better? Then okay, that's a conversation to have.
Mhm.
I understand that.
But knowing
But
that
knowing
she
if
went to
it's
the
coming,
friend.
like if it's coming from, I don't want to work, so I need you to
Bust your
do
ass.
this. Like that's different. It'd be like, is there a way for you to get a promotion or do something, and then I need to do something to better up myself too, kind of a
Right.
thing. That's, I guess, a way to put it. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, but I didn't think about her not wanting to work. It didn't cross
Yeah,
my
because all
mind.
she wants to do is go hang out on the beach with her friend and do all this extra shit.
I mean, yeah, let's all go to the
Yeah,
beach.
of course.
Not
But
every day though.
I wouldn't. That's not okay with me. Like
Yeah.
that's not cool. Of getting all these freaking friends just butting into these damn relationships when they have, okay, you have a cool life. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'd be
Jealousy.
different if you were like down in the dumps and it was your partner's fault that you were living this way and they treated you like shit. Like that's different when your friend jumps in and be like, hey, let's pick you up kind of a thing. I know you're better than this kind of a thing. But they're obviously, I don't, just from saying this, in a happy marriage, everything's going good. And you're just coming in and being a fucking Scrooge.
Right. Yeah, I think it is different because she went to see the friend
Yeah.
and
Like,
saw that jealousy and then projected that jealousy on the husband. Be like, hey, you're not doing enough. Yeah, that sucks. Because in his eyes, he's probably busting his ass.
well, I know a lot of those people that like that are in that upper lifestyle fucking hate their lives
Yeah.
and their relationships suck. There's always arguing. There's always all this kind of
Mm-hmm.
bull crap going on. So a lot of the happiest relationships are people who work and go through life together and
Yeah.
not have to have everything handed to them.
Or compete. Like
Yeah.
the
Like,
competing
no.
is where it's because essentially that's what she's doing. She's trying to compete with her friend
Yeah.
and saying, "Well, your husband's, great. My husband's down here." Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. That's not cool to me.
yeah.
I'm out on all that bull crap. Like if your friends like when I move furniture, if your friends like, oh, he moves furniture and you have to go work every day, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
that's truly how you feel.
Right.
But I'm not living my life through the lens of other people. I'm living it through
Mm-hmm.
mine. I
Right.
don't need other people's approval of what I do.
Yeah.
I'm not for that at all.
Well, I've said since day one that if I ever won the lottery, I'd still work.
Yeah.
One, I don't want to, be bankrupt in 5 months like some of those people do. But at the same time, I love my job
Mm-hmm.
and I love having a job. Like, yes, I was a stay-at-home mom for 3 years and I liked it. I loved being with my kids, but there's only so many conversations you can have with a 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And like sometimes you just stuck in the house, like you want to get out and do something. Like, yeah, the idea of going to the beach every day sounds awesome, but when we were in Florida, we did it for a week and I was done. Like
Yeah, I was
I wanted to go
over it.
home. I wanted to bed rot for a little bit. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot. And just the go, go, go. Like my boss, I swear, she never sits down. She never stops. She's always going. And I'm like, girl, I'm tired over here watching you run around.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like this dude, like he needs to have a conversation with the wife and be like, either we're happy in our marriage or you need to go find somebody that can give you what I can't because obviously you're not happy. Like
Yeah.
bounce out. I'm over it. I'm
I
out.
mean, honestly, she'll probably get over it, but
Mm.
he needs to step back and look at this. Like see that she's
Because it's
bringing this
almost like she's
up.
pulling away.
Well, yeah, but she's also bringing it up, so she's thought about it before.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hmm.
We'll see.
That was a lot of flags.
A lot of flags. Some
There was a lot
some
more
a
that we
lot
didn't
of
read, so
a
we'll have to
lot
do
of
another.
a lot of red flags and I think like one green flag that I can remember out of all that.
2.
But yeah. But yeah, thank you
That's fun.
guys for hanging out.
Yeah.
We got some new lights. I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not, but we can definitely tell by
Yeah.
being blinded for sure.
I've gotten used to them though. I like them. They're nice.
Yeah, always please comment on the videos, do all the things as always. Loving the engagement that we're getting on TikTok and the YouTube shorts. Again, we're on Instagram as well, so go follow all the pages, do all the cool things. Spotify too, on YouTube. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Everything that you can. We're trying to get this out here, get this thing going.
Yep.
Having a lot of fun doing it, but we will see y'all in the next one.
Love you. Bye.